improved offensively recently, in my estimation. Was second in Defensive Player of the Year voting one time. And over time, like I said, I think he's really added to and rounded out his offensive game.
Clark, how about the spark Jalen Brunson has brought to these Knicks?
Yeah, I tell you, I didn't see it coming in terms of how good Jalen Brunson has been, Kevin. I mean, I knew he was great in college, and I knew he would be a good pro, but to be kind of a franchise player, that's more than I expected. Playoff runs in all 3 years for Brunson in New York. Boy, he's given the franchise a jolt for sure, and he's a joy to watch.
Now, here's Vucevic. Here's White. Brunson with some nice D.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
On the wing, Anunoby. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And the offense, I mean, 3 of 4, a solid start for this game.
Knicks lead 8-7.
Outside Tatum. Jacks up a 3. He's now 2 for 3 with that miss. The Knicks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Offensive rebound. Shots good by the doctor.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
White the pass to Tatum. Now Hauser. Boston. No good that time either.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Bridges kicks to Anunoby. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Not hard to see why they're giving up points on this one. Just too many good looks from in close.
Brown the pass to Vucevic. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, that's just strength there. That's what we call weight room. The power of Vucevic on display.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. He immediately brought up Jason Tatum, the incredible all-star forward, saying, quote, Tatum is an NBA champion for a reason. He leads his team. JT does it all at 6'8", great passing it, defending, and obviously scoring too. We'll see how they plan to contain Jason tonight. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. And so New York calls timeout. They're first. When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With a Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally...
Celtics trail by 4. In at the guard spots, Brunson and Clarkson. Towns is out there with the doctor. And it's Hart in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Tell you what, a move like that, hard to the bucket, always going to get your teammates excited and up off the bench.
Shots good by the doctor.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Tatum with it. Coming off a stellar performance against Philadelphia. Here's Vucevic. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Vucevic has got his second basket of the game. To the paint. Here's Costa. Looks good. Is good. Bucket number 4 for the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
White the pass to Tatum. Out left to the wing. Hauser finds White. It's rebounded by New York. When this game is done, they'll be off to Miami to take on the Heat. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Towns for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Towns has got the lead up to 7 now for the Knicks. And so White will bring it up with the Celtics.
38-31.
Pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Clarkson. And he overshot that one, missing.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
inside and taken away by Brown. And pushing it up, here's Boston. The Celtics get it back in a new 14.
Establishes position with a strong base. You got to box out Vucevic better than that.
Brunson against White. Pass to Hart. Now Towns. Brunson outside. Just 5 to shoot. And Tatum pulls it down. Celtics trail by 5. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Boy, hard to say too much about the craftiness of Vucevic's game. I mean, oftentimes, because he's so clever and so good at drawing fouls, he just toys with defenders.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, guys, this summer saw the first ever 17 trade in the NBA. You might wonder why it makes sense to involve so many parties, but basically teams have more flexibility salary-wise in these multi-team deals. It is enough to make your head spin, guys. This is where things are headed.
Big moves indeed. All right, Shams, we appreciate the update.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Karl Anthony Towns. Last season, he played outstanding. Last year, averaging 24 points per, 12 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you can't downplay the importance of good size off the bench.
Space invader, a big guy who simply holds his ground and makes opponents work around him. That's good stuff.
A moment for an injury report.
Thank you. I just talked with Boston's head athletic trainer, and it looks like it's a severe ankle sprain. It's a serious injury, but they're hoping he's avoided any structural damage. We should not expect to see him back on the floor anytime soon, unfortunately. It's not the news they were hoping for. Guys?
Allie, thank you for the update.
Yeah, my heart sinks for him. I mean, I really feel for him. It's no fun being hurt. Sitting out, you can't practice, you can't be part of the activity. Can't help the squad. But right now, he's got to take care of his body, get his treatment, and focus on recovering so that he can get back into action down the road.
And Vucevic kicks to White. Offline with his 3.
You can tell he's just a touch out of sync here, but he's battling, continuing to fight. You'd certainly like to see a little better rim protection right there.
Here's Brunson. Brunson muscles through the contact.
He really is one of the toughest covers in the game, in my opinion. I mean, Brunson is used to having to score over bigger, more physical, athletic defenders, and he seems to always find a way to get the shot he wants.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Count that one. And that's now 10 points for the Doctor.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar.
Kel Bridges has been the guy making things happen for the Knicks.
The Knicks, 65. Boston, 58.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. The guard pair, it's White and Brown. Sam Hauser is out there with Tatum, and it's Vucevic in its center. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey guys, Jaylen Brown is rounding out his game in all facets. He said, I've definitely worked on my playmaking, just being able to see the floor, making great reads, creating for my teammates, and putting pressure on the defense. Kevin?
Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks.
And another miss. Oof. he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And the layup is good. And now an 11-point New York lead.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Yeah, they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Goes up from the top of the key, and the rebound goes to the Knicks. The Raptors got 7 rebounds in the game.
Just 1 for 4 thus far. They have not found their rhythm this half. Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Pass to Hauser. Tatum wide open. He fires one. It's good from long range. Tatum's got 17 now.
Really smooth release from Tatum on that 3. Makes that shot look effortless.
Here's the Doctor, guarded by Tatum. Back to Brunson. Shoots over White, and there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of that. They are rolling.
And White kicks to Brown. And it's Hauser in the corner. And the 3 off target.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Bridges passes to the Doctor. Pass to Towns. And stolen by White. And that's a foul called on the Doctor. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Brunson against White, and Vucevic kicks to Brown. Here's White. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
So, Clark, let me ask you, what makes Karl Anthony Towns stand out as a perimeter big man?
Well, I think first and foremost, his shooting ability for a big guy is unique. I mean, he can shoot it with the best of three-point shooters and from deep. Not many big guys can do that. He can put it on the floor. He's an excellent free throw shooter. He can shoot shots off the dribble as a big guy. And he can go old school and play bully ball. So, I mean, you factor in that combination of toolkit, that's pretty impressive for a guy that's almost 7 feet tall.
And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
Pass to Vucevic. Now Hauser puts up a deep 3. Busted. No good that time either.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. The Celtics also changing it up. Kate is checked in, and it's Pritchard in for White. The Knicks leading by 13. Post-up. New York moving it around. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Now Brown, 9 points in the game so far. From 11 feet away, it's deflected. There's the lob to Hart. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Hart's got 9. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Here's Alvarado. He's covered by Pritchard. Alvarado passes to Bridges. 5 to shoot. This one for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 13.
You don't want to let Bridges find what he's looking for on the perimeter. You know, he's got an improving stroke from distance.
68. 2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Pritchard. He's defended by Alvarado.
Pritchard.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
The doctor can't get it to go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
1:22 left to play in the third. And here's Tatum for 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Bridges outside. Over to the left wing. The doctor can't get it to go. Tatum down low. Hart's there. Tatum, that's good. Tatum's got 19 points.
Well, he's leading the way, trying to get everybody else going now.
And it's Hart, top of the key. In the corner, it's Bridges. Good on the bucket. And the Knicks lead by 16.
Nice work by Bridges to finish that play inside, showing you some physicality that belies his frame.
Here's Pritchard. He's defended by Alvarado.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clear.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Pritchard. It's tipped.
And that's 6th man of the year hustle by Clarkson, outworking the shooter and just locking him up.
Back to White. Pritchard feeling it out a bit. Another shot, 5 on the clock, and it's off the back rim, no good. Clarkson is out there with Jose Alvarado. Then there's Landry Shamet. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's the doctor in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
Rolling. Towns just keeps finding opportunities to score.
It's White on the wing. They get it again. Queta makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
When the shot goes up, he is not a guy you want to lose track of. Boy, that's a nice play right there.
Pass to Clarkson to the inside. The doctor can't get it to go.
Well, I think he's out of his element in that situation, and credit the defense for shutting him down, locking him up.
Shamet on the wing. Craps in the tray. Shamet's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for New York.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes. Almost got there in time, but waited just a little too long.
1:29 left in the game.
Had their fingerprints all over this matchup tonight. Just an impressive victory for the Knicks.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
Man, always nice to get win number 1 against the opponent. You'll be seeing a total of this matchup 4 times over the course of the year. So they set the tone tonight, though, for their season series against the Celtics.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for OG Anunoby.
He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
And so Clarkson will bring it up for New York. Pass to Alvarado. Back to Clarkson. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shamet, and he lays it straight in.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And it goes down 2 points.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Clarkson outside. Shamet on the wing. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Over Brown, and there's another one for the Knicks.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And, boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Alan LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. So long and good night, everyone. it.